Hello, Michelle. Thank you for replying to the Facebook ad. I apologize for the delay in getting back to you. I just saw the notification that you'd actually submitted your details, so I wanted to send this out to you as soon as possible. As you may have seen in the video, I will be providing you with a free evaluation of your website and give you some suggestions. There's no selling in this video. However, I make these as a courtesy. We try to do a few of these every week for small businesses just to give back and hopefully bring value and service to other business owners. We are strongly based on the belief that givers gain, so we do make sure that we do some of these every week. And even though they're free services, your feedback would be greatly appreciated. So please let us know you watched it. Let us know what you thought, if you found any of the information helpful or not. And that way we can make sure that we continue to make these in a helpful and meaningful way. And also, if you have questions, we'll be happy to answer any of those you have. So what I'm going to cover in this video for you is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. I'll go over your company's online presence and make recommendations for improvement that will help boost your business. So content is anything on your website. It's basically the words, the images, and any media like videos or anything like that. So ideally, you want 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back page. And you might be thinking, like, why so much? Well, the content is not only for people who are visiting your website, because your website is basically like a digital business card, right? But you want to have sufficient content because this is what Google wants. This allows them to crawl your website and grab the words, the keywords, the information that you have there that tells them what it is exactly that you do. And this will help them to showcase your business and populate your business in search results when people are looking for your services. Then citations are important to get. These are listings and directories like Google or Yelp. And it's basically your business name, your address, and your phone number. And you want to have as many of these throughout the internet as you can, and even more than your competition. And then finally, there are backlinks. And backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So if you think about Facebook, Twitter, Yelp, anytime you're placing your website and promoting it there, these are considered backlinks that are directing traffic back to your website, right? The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. And actually, Google ranks businesses based off of how many backlinks they have. So you really want to get as many as you can, and they need to be relevant to your line of work. So in the event planning business, you'd want to make sure you focus on placing your websites on things related to event planning, wedding planning, party planning, etc. You wouldn't want to place your website on like auto body detailing websites. So let's jump into Google for a moment. So when I do an organic search of Event Planner McLean VA, what we are approached with first are advertisements, and this is pretty typical in Google. These are paid advertisements from businesses who've placed ads. One thing to know about ads in Google is that a lot of times people have ad blockers, so they don't see these whatsoever. Okay, so that's just something to note. The prime real estate is what we call the map pack. It's this area here where there's a map, and then Google has placed who they perceive to be the top 3 businesses in your area. What I want to point out here is something that you might not notice, but I notice because I do this constantly. This business right here does not have a website. In my eyes, this is considered low-hanging fruit, meaning this is an area where they are vulnerable, and you could easily, since you do have a website, if you optimize your website, you could easily bump them out of their space here in this area and have your business here. So what's great about that is this area here gets a high volume of traffic. A lot of people make their decisions based off of that map pack. And if they're not making their decisions there, they're making it further down on that first page, second page, or third page. People don't typically venture that far away from those first few pages. You know, we are pretty impatient, right, as a society. And so we're trying to get information, make decisions, find contractors, find business owners who can give us the products or services we need in a timely fashion. So that's something to keep your mind open about, okay? This is something that I would be paying close attention to, because like I said, this business here is pretty vulnerable in that they don't have a website here, and it makes it pretty easy for somebody else to come in and bump them off. So let's take a look at your stats. Right now, when I look at your Google Analytics, you are popularity ranking of 0, and that's on a scale of 1 to 100. You have 1 backlink, which means you really have no backlinks and no referring domains at all. So, and no keywords. This right here is critical. Like, so you basically have a website which is only serving like a business card. You're not getting any traffic to it. You're not getting any visibility. So remember those things I was pointing out before: content, backlinks, and citations. Those are going to be the things that you want to focus on to boost your website, okay? You definitely want content because the content is going to allow you to get keywords onto your website. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let me see if I can pull up. I don't know. I should have searched to see how they're doing first to see if they're going to be a good example, but bear with me. Let's see. Copy. Let's just take a peek and see how they're doing and what kind of keywords they're using. Is their page even loading? Their page is pretty slow. Okay, so when we go here, they don't have organic keywords either, so they are also vulnerable. Michelle, you actually are in luck because 2 of the companies that are ranking very well right now, or ranking in Google, are very vulnerable. They're not ranking. This Events by Faten doesn't have any keywords that they're ranking for. Similarly, this company doesn't even have a website. So you are actually at a great advantage right now. So let's take a look at your website, okay? I've been chatting here. I want to go to your website and give you some feedback specifically, other than content, backlinks, and citations, but I can tell you right now, content. I'm looking at your homepage and you don't have a whole lot of information there. You want to have as much information as you can get, because you want to have an opportunity to highlight the services that you specialize in, right? And without sufficient content, you can't do that. And when Google jumps on your page, they're like, okay, there's not enough information here, and they jump right off. They don't spend time getting to know you. They don't spend time trying to showcase you when people are looking for your services. So with that, I'm going to say your website is beautiful nonetheless. It's very nice to look at. It looks very professional, but I would just say you could benefit from some optimization, definitely some content, getting some backlinks out there so people can find out about you. Shout from the rooftops about your business, okay? And people will come when you start boosting your business. You will definitely notice a significant difference. Again, you are at an advantage because 2 of the people or 2 of the businesses that you would be competing against aren't in a great position right now. So with that, I'm going to end this. I do wish you much success. If I can answer any questions for you, please let me know. I'll be happy to go in greater detail. I try to keep these short because I know everyone's busy these days. But if I mention anything whatsoever in the video and that was unclear, I'll be happy to elaborate if you need me to. Otherwise, I wish you much success in your business, Michelle, and I hope this video has been helpful for you. Bye-bye.